Okay, Art B1, Penelope Young. I'm going to talk a little bit about Netiquette and kind of refresh us on this. This video may be at the beginning of your semester, but I'm recording it mid-semester in spring of 22. I'm looking at the syllabus right here just to kind of remind you guys what the contact hours are. Some of you guys forget because you get in a panic and you want it to be different, but it isn't different, okay? It's Monday through Thursday, 10 to 3, 48-hour email response time. What happens is that students don't look at the work till Thursday right before the due date, and then they panic, and then they email or call or text, and I'm not going to be online after 3 p.m., okay? I teach a Tuesday, Thursday class that goes till 6:30. I'm not going to be emailing you back after that class. So you guys have to look at the work earlier. Mondays and Tuesdays, you really need to review what's due. So if something has a lot of points, that's generally speaking going to be a more complex project, not something you can sit down at 11 o'clock on Thursday and figure out how to do it and then do the work and submit it on time. So I'm not 24-hour access, I'm not customer service, and you guys need to work on the netiquette, which is, net etiquette, the polite way to email, and you guys need to respect the time frame that we're working in, all right? Hasn't changed all semester. So the Zoom meetings here, there's a lot I cover about the information of the assignment. Those are recorded, and those are from Tuesdays from 2 to 2:30. If you cannot make it, that is not a problem at all. This time will change. Maybe you're watching this video in summer or fall, and it might be a slightly different time. Okay, I don't do any weekend contact, and I'm not online on Thursday, so I just want to remind you guys of that. You can click on that email to email me. You can click on the inbox down here. Generally speaking, if you call, it's a voicemail, so you're going to leave a message, but generally speaking, I'm probably going to email you back and say, could you be more specific? So I need for a full email probably first before you call. It's just going to be more convenient. I do teach a lot. I have 4 classes and we have 100 students in this class, so I need as much information as I can get, okay, at the beginning. Zoom recordings are right here. So go to event recordings, and then they're all listed here. Okay, there's audio ones and there's MP4s, I think it is. Yeah, right there. So you guys can look at any of these. You don't have to download it. If you click on that one, it's streaming. All right. Okay, so on to Netiquette properly. When you're emailing, every single email, even if it's on your phone, should include a greeting. I'm going to scroll down. For the example, dear professor, Penelope is fine, and it should have in the subject heading, right? There's a little bar, and I'll go over it again in the inbox. We'll do that in a second. There's a little this to put this information in there, what your question is regarding, okay? So this is not just school, and it's not just my class. This is how you would professionally email somebody, okay? It's not texting. It's not a quick back and forth chat. Here, I have a question. What is it? How, well, I have a question about the book. What about the book? Okay, that's not what we're doing. You're sending me one whole big question with everything in it, right? Everything. So you'll say a greeting, your subject's up there. Then you're going to say, I hope you're having a good week, or I hope you're doing well. You want to keep your tone really polite. And I'm working on quiz 1.1, and question 4 doesn't seem to have the same answer as the textbook. And then you can always cut and paste. That's the easiest, fastest way. Cut and paste the question and answer there. And then, is it an error? Thanks, Clara. And this particular person, a couple semesters ago, she actually went by Gigi. So if there's a second name or a different name than what is in the roster, then give that to me as well. Okay? Same thing if you change your last name. So one of the things that you can do, 2 really great tools, would be screenshots, and then the other one would be to cut and paste, right? And if there's ever an issue about something dealing with due dates or time, you absolutely need a screenshot with the time and date, and I'm going to mouse over here. It has to include that on there, okay? If it doesn't, then I'll say there's no date on this, there's nothing I can help you with, okay? Mostly, though, I get students saying, oh, a technical issue didn't work, but it's midnight or 2 in the morning. Well, the technical issue is that the assignment was due and it's late and it's not accepted. So do be considerate about those sorts of things, but even still, it's okay. You can still email me about it. I'm just going to say no, use the one-time pass. And I did do a video on the one-time pass, so look that over when you get a chance. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. Make sure you're always using your email from Bakersfield College. If you email me from your Gmail, and I do sometimes on my phone, it defaults to Gmail, or this is on my laptop I'm on right now. Things do happen, you get the wrong email, but a lot of times I'll say, if I catch it, I'll say, could you email me back with your BC email, or I'll email you back on your BC email. This is a legal thing, okay? So technically, all the email interaction that we have has to be through the BC email. That's just a requirement for Bakersfield College. And that's true of any school. It's true of a lot of businesses too. So up here, we're talking about respect. Make sure you're using your BC email. Maybe you're having some issues. You can always call tech support. So make sure you're including the assignment name and question. A lot of things like this are here. So this says 84 students. This is an older one. We're at 94 right now. Include your name if it's different. And then there's some security issues here. Golden rule applies. Now look, even if you're really frustrated, which does happen, some students realize they have financial aid all of a sudden, and then they decide they need a better grade. So that's an interesting word, because you have to earn that grade. All right, I'm pretty hard line about this. I don't really want to get those emails saying you need financial aid or scholarship money or what is it, sports scholarship, that kind of thing. If that's the truth, if you needed that C or B or whatever it is, then you're going to need to have done the work throughout the semester. There's no Hail Mary at the end of the term. That's not going to help you. It's not going to happen. Okay, so be consistent. So you're going to remain calm and cool and collected and polite throughout all of the emails, because eventually, if you're very frustrated or something's gone wrong and you don't agree with me, which does happen, then all your emails are going to go to the dean. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're keeping yourself pretty polite and pretty respectful the entire time. Okay. So one thing too, I'll tell you, I don't really do rude emails. If you're going to do that, or something happens and you're frustrated and you kind of go off, it's just going to go to the dean, and that will be the end of our emailing completely for this term. All right. So let's see. We have our inbox right here. So once again, I did do this in the Watch First videos. You're going to go down, select the course. You're going to pick me to email to. And then you're going to say, right here, syllabus question. I typed this in before, so that's going to be my default. There's an attachment here and a video here. So say, for instance, I did do a screenshot. Now, I don't have a screenshot of that actual one, but I'll give you an example. Oh, here's an old screenshot. I gotta be careful. Let's see. I'm just gonna do an image because, an artwork, I think, because I don't want to put somebody else's information out there. Okay, so that's like a little artwork. But you can attach things here if you're trying to demonstrate what you're telling me, okay? Penelope, I hope you're having a good day. Because when it comes down to it, I do really wish you all well, and I want you to be healthy and happy and having a good day. And I think if we focus on that, we kind of come back to that moment of that we're both humans, that everybody's a human that you're addressing, and that kindness, that's really a helpful place to start, because it'll calm you down. I just calmed down writing that. It was nice. Okay, well, that's kind of nice. Hope you're having a good day. I am struggling with the syllabus quiz. Question 3 does not, it's hard to do while you're recording. Review the quiz and let me know. Thank you. I'm going to say Miranda Jones. Send. Okay? So this would be our image of the quiz right down here, not the artwork. One thing that I really get picky about is when students say things like, fix this, or fix my grade. I swear I've had those happen. What's the other one? Earliest convenience, or ASAP. That's not going to happen, okay? I'm not customer service. I'm not in your employ. So you want to say things like, as soon as you could, or I know I waited to the last minute. Could you look at this? And I'll probably say, if it's Thursday afternoon again and I've logged off, I'll email you back on Friday and just say you're going to just have to use a one-time pass to make this up, that kind of thing. I'm a really good emailer in terms of time of response. I won't leave you hanging. If I do, then, and I don't email you back by 48 hours, and I don't include weekends, but if I don't email you back, then email me again and say, you know what, I don't think you got my email or something like that. It does happen occasionally, but I would say like 1% of the time. I do reply to everything, as long as it's polite. I will. There are times I'm going to reply the first time and say you're not following the Netiquette standards, and then I would ask you to review this video and to review the page here with the Netiquette instructions. So if I'm getting emails that don't follow Netiquette, I will remind you about that, okay? It's two things. It's respect, and it's also information, okay? So if I don't have a good tone of voice, an angry voice, then you're going to have to change that. That's all there is to it. And if I don't have all the information from you, that's also going to be a problem, okay? So I need for you guys to be concise and thoughtful when you email, and this is going to be a lifelong lesson. It's not just about my class. It's not just about me. You guys need to think about how you're emailing people and how you're presenting yourself in the world, okay? Good luck.